Hello, we're back for another form follows function build log video. We're up to part 4, the power of G-clamp, or by the power of G-clamp. A title suggested by Case or Martin Fiala. Could have also been It's Alive for all you those that like a Frankenstein reference, but we went with the He-Man reference. And thank you to Martin or Case for that idea. Racer who I haven't raced with recently, but from back in AMS 1 days at AMS and Official, used to race all the time. So I want to start off this video with a quick look at the old setup, basically. Trusty G27 held to the desk with G-clamps after the built-in clamps failed a long time ago. The shift is still working on the side, and I've had this wheel for a long time. We've even managed to wear through the trim on the wheel there. That's how often it's been used. But it still works. The Fanatec CSL Elite belt drive I had, that failed after the USB connection got damaged at the back. That unfortunately only lasted about 9 months. It was an old wheel given to me by Barry, in fact, very, very generously after he didn't need it anymore. We sent him a few pounds to say thank you and to pay for all the postage and all the rest of it like that. But that was very generously donated to me. But unfortunately, it only lasted about 9 months, and Fanatec were less than helpful in getting that repaired. And that's what led to this whole timber rig build and a direct drive wheel and all the rest of it. So let's have a look at how far we've got. There she is, the timber rig in full, or just about, as much as my living room space allows to get that rig in shot. The wheel is attached. We've had about a 10-day delay whilst we've waited for the button box. So this is an Asetek Forte wheelbase, button box in the middle, and then you can choose the rim that goes around the outside. And the button box, unfortunately, arrived faulty. It arrived before Christmas, but I only started to put it together about mid-January. And unfortunately, some of the screw fixings for all the attachments weren't threaded properly and needed to be fixed. Asetek were pretty good with the support. They wanted to repair it though, and I wasn't particularly happy about that because it was brand new. But Pure Sims, who are the UK reseller I purchased from, they were happy to replace it. So shout out to Pure Sims. Took a little bit of negotiation and work to and fro with Asetek, but we got it all sorted. So Pure Sims very good, and Asetek support pretty good. Could have been better, but yeah, I bought from them because I wanted a company who I would hopefully get good support from, etc. And they were pretty good. So yes, the timber rig is up and running, the pedals are there, much test fitting has been done to get this far. I can't stress enough how important test fits are. My 14-year-old son has been helping me, and this is a setup with the seat adjustments and the pedal adjustments that we can both use. So is it finished? Well, no, it's not finished. We've got quite a few things that we still need to do. So you can see where my headphones are attached here, these side supports, these need shortening, bringing right back. Didn't know how long I was going to need them, so we left them long on purpose, but now we can shorten them. The little buttons that you can see maybe glowing in the back there, the green and blue buttons, they need properly fixing. And I need to somehow find a way of fixing my trusty G27 shifter so we can carry on doing all that lovely heel and toe action that we like to do with the old H pattern. One more thing. So also, as part of the design changes that I did, so this is not part of the Niels design, but we split the base here so I could get the seat as low as possible, and this was crucial so that it would fit underneath the desk. We've already widened the legs of the desk to be able to fit the rig through, so we moved those slightly outwards, and I'm really happy with how close I can get to the monitor now, helping with field of view and stuff in game, giving that realistic view rather than kind of peering through a letterbox or peering through a letterbox that's a little bit close to my face. We'd love to have VR, but we haven't got a PC that's powerful enough for that. But yeah, back to these base. So we split the base runners. This timber piece here used to run front to back on the rig, but we split it so we could rotate the second half round and get that seat about another half an inch to an inch lower. The downside to that is obviously when I'm pressing hard on the pedals, we now have kind of like almost like a hinge or a pivot point here. So I'm pressing hard on the pedals, the back half is taking the force as I push back into the seat, and the front half is getting pushed kind of forward away from me, and the whole rig kind of just, not massively, but by the time you amplify it, because it's all being on long pieces of wood, by the time you amplify that little bit of hinge movement here, you get a little bit of upwards movement there on the rig. So we're going to try and attach a piece of wood or something rigid. We'll screw that to the base to try and counter the fact that we split it at that point, and it's led to kind of a hinge effect. But yeah, other than that, other than fixing a G27 shifter, shortening the sides, and dealing with that hinge effect, we're pretty good. And we used it for the first time last night, and it was very enjoyable. Oh yes, and all these colours are adjustable. And can you guess which colour we picked? I'm not sure if the camera picks it out very well, but that is a beautiful orange, the best colour you can choose. Thanks very much, everybody. Bit of a longer video. Hopefully the next one might not be the last one, but it might be close to the last video we do. So that's the end of part 4. See you for part 5 soon.